Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb. Yes, we do. Another awesome reading. Off the hook, off the chain. Yeah, and we have the Knight of Cups, and here he is with this giant cup, right? He's a gnome, and his horse is a badger. But this talks about seduction, and this talks about if somebody wants to like live their dream that they have been kind of seduced by, like something they really want, they have to have courage. And this Nine of Cups, which is drunkenness, right? This couple is drinking together, and this talks about you don't have to get so low to the bottom of the cup. Now, this can mean that your person or you is drinking a lot. It could be, and stop doing this. It can also be you don't have to wait till things get rock bottom or until there's nothing left in the cup to leave. It could be because I feel like your person's walking away from something, right? And we have stag spirit, and this is take the lead. Yeah, the stag is, I don't know if it's the daddy antelope. I'm not really sure, but a stag is, he's got all these antlers here. He's got some power or clout in the forest. He does. And we have the fox spirit, think on your feet. So this is a card of calculating, right? And it's not always a bad thing. You have to calculate your whole life. And if you don't calculate, right, or if you don't analyze and you just keep making jumps like the fool, then that can be problematic, right? Think on your feet. I feel like somebody here, your person, Capricorn, wants to just hurry up and show up for you. I'm pretty sure here. I don't think that they want to sit around and wait till the cup is completely, empty, or the cupboard's super bare with somebody. Could be, or things get so bad somewhere, or just so kind of dry. Could be here. And then we have the Four of Cups. The lady's blowing. She's blowing bubbles. That's what she's doing. And here she is in her bathing suit, and she's sitting. But she's sitting. She blowing bubbles. Oh no, she's looks like she's kind of blow. I'm sorry, you guys. She's blowing, kind of like when you blow a flower. He loves me not. Stuff like that. Looks like that. Looks like she could be blowing a dandelion. It's not clear, but she's doing something. She might even be eating this kind of, wild grass, whatever they used to call that stuff that we used to kind of eat when we were kids. Yeah, but this is the Four of Wands. Let's see what they say about it. The Four of Wands, this is serenity. Yeah, and she's out here in this, beautiful place here. Beautiful field. Serenity, success, prosperity, happiness. Your dream now fulfilled has come true. Alliances, solid and profitable relationships or friendships. But here's the King of Wands here, and he's thinking, right? He's in his thinking chair, right? Like they used to say, put on your thinking cap when I was in school. That was like, to make kids feel dumb if they spoke, right? I don't feel like that's how you discipline kids, but that's what they used to do in San Francisco. Yeah, they did. Usually in the cities anyway, there is a lot of control and just, yeah. So let's see. Let's look at that. Let's look at the King of Wands. Because it made kids feel really dumb, right? All the kids are seeing you sit in the corner and put your thinking cap on. It's so ridiculous, in my opinion, right? Hey, if you keep talking, then you're going to get in trouble or something like that. But, let's look at this, Sagittarius. I wonder who that teacher was. The Gentleman, an honest man, committed, important, and indulgent, can help you to achieve your dream. Trust him. Yeah, this is somebody who has money, most likely the Gentleman, right? And so this is success and prosperity here. This is what this person wants with you. Think on your feet is what they're doing right now. And then we have the Page of Wands. This person wants a new direction with you. Yes, they do, Sagittarius. And let's see what else we have. Not Sagittarius, Capricorn. I beg your pardon, you guys. Yeah, I caught myself. I did. Let's look at the fox. I want to see what they say here about this fox spirit. I mean, it's pretty clear, but They always add to it, right? Let's see what it says. Think on your feet. The oracle message is, be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Yeah, I said that before we got here. I said that this person just wants to, like, fade out. Like, wherever they're at, like, fade out or phase out or just walk on. Yeah, walk on by. That's what they, or walk away from something here. They're getting, like, it looks like they're getting antsy. That's how it looks here. Why wait till the cup is completely empty? Yeah, they don't have, and it's funny because he's looking at his wife and she's drinking every drop, right? And, they're drunk, and he's thinking to himself, you don't have to keep drinking. You're already drunk, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, this is what this person is. They just want to, like, leave. Pretty sure they want to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Yes, Capricorn, sorry, you're seen as the advantageous situation, right? Where you are the advantage, where you're seen as, coming into their life or being with them as a major advantage. Yeah. Wow, this can talk about protection energy. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? They could be doing that with somebody else. They could be avoiding making love with somebody or having sex. They could. Wow. I feel like they are. I feel like they're trying to avoid somebody. Yeah, they are. Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. I'm not going to call you the wrong name anymore, right? See what we have for Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Moonstruck. Yeah, somebody's moonstruck on you. Remember that movie? What was that movie with Cher? I think it was Moonstruck, right? Where it was a cool movie. It's one of my favorite movies, right? So she, her husband originally died, so she thought she had some kind of a curse that you can't get remarried, right? And so she finally, I think her mother told her stop worrying about that, right? And so, she was already seeing this one guy, and he said, do you want to get married? So she goes, okay. And she didn't really love him. And then when he had to go take care of his mom, and then she fell in love with his brother. And they lived happily ever after. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. The lunar light. Wow, this is somebody who's moonstruck with you, who is moving by the light of the moon. Yeah, like they're trusting their intuition to come forward. That's what they're doing. And then we have the blue moon here. And the blue moon means because they think you're very unique. Like this is my time. The blue moon is something that only comes, I think it's every couple years, but it's only a once in a blue moon. Like they always say, this person's coming because they think that you're special, Capricorn, and that this is very unique and that you are brought to them by the universe. But not only that, they think that the time is right. Wow. They think the time is like around the corner. Yes, they do. Let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. For Capricorn and their person, let's see what we have. For Capricorn, judgment. I feel like you're going to have a rebirth with this person, Capricornio, right? Here we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you definitely here. The Queen of Swords is here. Today we're going to have their cards. The Queen of Swords is here, and she's discerning this new beginning because at the top of her sword is a butterfly. And, they cut it off in this card. Yeah, they did when they did the work. Can you believe that stuff? What happens when you order from people you don't know and stuff like that. The King of Wands is in the challenge, right? He's over here as well. Talks about somebody who's intelligent, basically, and clever. Can talk about somebody with money sometimes. The Sun is what you're hoping for, and you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're kind of doubting this person's going to come and like really make an effort with you. Really, it looks like you're doubting they're going to show up. Or you're afraid that they're worried about their money, or you're worried about your money. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're discerning. Am I going to have this new beginning with this person? Yeah. And the sun is what you're hoping for. So you're hoping for either clarity about this, or you're just hoping that your dreams are going to come true and you're going to have happiness and success. And that's what the King of Wands talks about over there as well. It talks about success. And they have the Five of Wands. It's a dry desert, Capricorn. Yeah, and there wasn't, look, there's hardly any water in this cup. Right? She's drinking the last drop, and down here is a dry desert. Your person's like, there's not a drop of water left here. I got to get going here. That's really what's happening in this reading. OMG, right? Yeah. Maybe they're married to somebody who looks just like a gnome. We don't know, Capricorn, or they're with somebody like that, possibly. What's on their mind is the Six of Cups, Capricorn. This is returning to somebody from the past. This is you, returning to you. And they're, here with this dry landscape, they want to hold on to you. The Four of Pentacles is their current energy. And in their challenge is this Queen of Cups reversed. And this is jealousy and somebody who is maybe upset all the time, or it could be somebody that they don't have any feelings for anymore. Queen of Cups reversed. Could be the Devil reversed. Their challenge here. They think this person won't be able to pull themselves out of, like, I don't know, depression or sadness or something, or maybe anger. And what they want is the Page of Cups. Here they are, trusting their intuition about this. He's looking right at the fish come out. Either that, or they want you to make them a nice fish dinner, Capricorn. Yeah. They said organic salmon or wild salmon is much healthier than farm. And the vegetables, you guys, are like 80%. Not 80%, but an apple itself. I mean, I'm not going to get into a long conversation, but an apple is 1,000 times more nutritious than a regular apple. It's because they have depleted the soils. In other words, they used to let nature like control the cycles and control, like when the plants died, or they would wait for the plant to like replenish the soil with all these nutrients. Now they just throw those plants away, and they have all this mass farming. So the food is not good, and then the poor cows eat that too. Yeah, it's just terrible. Let's see what we got in the fear. Yeah, buy organic or buy from a family farm if you can find one. Yeah, here's the Eight of Cups, Capricorn, and this is what they're afraid of here. Or yeah, this is kind of interesting here. They could be afraid you're going to walk away. Because we just saw that blue moon card. This card can talk about, now's my chance. I'm only going to have this chance maybe once in my lifetime. And I feel like also they're seeing you as a very unique, like a once in a lifetime love. Yeah, they are here. They're worried here that you're going to walk away. I'm pretty sure, Capricorn. Maybe they are afraid to walk away from somebody, but they're not, because here they are thinking on your feet, take the lead. And yeah, that's what they're doing. They're like, well, to hell with this. I got to go here. There's not a drop of water left in Timbuktu here, and I need water, right? I need love. That's really what this is, pretty sure. And let's look, Capricorn, briefly at the challenges here, and we're going to use these cards that are super deep, right? Let's see what we got for Capricorn's challenge. And your challenge is intensity. So the intensity card is somebody who usually leaves something, but it can be Scorpio energy. It can be an ending and a new beginning, the intensity card. And it can also talk about, God, what was I going to say here? It can also talk about passion. Yeah, let's have a look at that. And this is in your challenge, but this is intense for this person, this situation. I feel like where they're just kind of walking away from something. Let's get a card, not a card, but let's see what this intensity is. It may be, I think it's not a major arcana. No, it's kind of strange. It just has like extra cards. Not strange, different, because this is a badass deck. It is. If you like deepness or depth, not deepness. Let's look at that. Okay, here it is. This is the Knight of Wands, intensity. Let's look at this. This is a court card. Clearly. Let's see what they say about it. This is Zen says, think of all the great words and great teachings as your deadly enemy. Yeah, this person, Capricorn, in your challenge here, they could have been taught a bunch of malarkey. Like, hey, you have to stay with your person like until the wheels fall off, even if they're, beating you up or you guys aren't, it doesn't have to be that, but you guys aren't happy together, or, until you die maybe. And yeah, it could be, right? Of course. Avoid them because you have to find your own source. This is what you wanted them to do. What did I say? There has to be an ending here. Basically, an ending to not believing in old beliefs. And this is in your challenge. This is what you wanted them to do. This is why you could be hoping for the sun. You could be hoping for them to see the light, to illuminate themselves, to gain clarity, wake up like that, right? And so, yeah, and so we're not going to keep looking at that one, no, because it's clear, right? Clado. See, it's Clado. Let's see what we got. Let's look at their challenge, Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn. And their challenge is the master. Yes, see, they have to be the ascended master. Yes, exactly right. And, and they know this because it's in the challenge. They probably know this. Like, I've awakened, and they know this here. But the reason why it's a challenge is that there's somebody or something they have to ixnay first. Yeah, it's a terrible word, ixnay, isn't it? Yeah, both grammatically speaking, it's slang. I'm sure it is. I think it has some type of real meaning, right? Yeah. They used to always say don't use slang, and look how it is now. It's really, really bad. I like to use it a little bit because sometimes it points, it gets to the meaning right away, right? But yeah, it's really bad, right? Yeah. I walked up to this chick at the store, and I go, and there was a big line there, and I go, well, how long do you think it's going to be? It's going to be a minute. I'm like, oh, you should be fired for that. Yeah, you should. It's going to be an hour or two. Yeah. Because she looked ignorant, like that's all she uses is slang, kind of. I mean, come on, right? Yeah. Now, if you use that expression, Capricorn, we're going to forgive you because if that's the only one. If you use a whole bunch, right? And then let's see. And Capricorn, your person wants to wake up here. That's all they do. They've already awakened, and their challenge here, though, is to remove. This could be you, the devil, in their challenge reversed. There could be two women or two men in their challenge. You and somebody else, when I look at that, right? And this Queen of Cups reversed, too, can talk about, somebody, as I said, who's really jealous. Maybe it's a water sign, but it definitely doesn't have to be. All kind of jealous people on this planet, right? Yeah, I think your person here, and I feel like the challenge for them too is that they know I've ascended. I can't stay here any longer. Pretty sure here. So we're going to end the reading, and we're going to go to their extended Capricorn. We are. And the first card they have over here is the Moonstruck card. They are moonstruck, starstruck, smitten, whatever the word, whatever one you like, Capricorn, they are it. Yeah. And crossing them is the lunar light. And this is challenging them too because they have to follow their intuition here. And this mastery that they have gained here, right? I feel like they have. It supports them because they're like, well, I need to follow my intuition if I want to change my life. And if I want to go be with Capricorn, the blue moon is why it's all happening for them. And this blue moon means that, you know what, the timing's coming close. And Capricorn might walk away because they were fearing the Eight of Cups. And I don't think it's afraid to walk away from this other person. They already know the cup is empty. Yeah, they do. And so this blue moon card can talk about, why it's all happening is, this is a once in a lifetime event. I better go get Capricorn while I can. I mean, Capricorn's a fine woman, right? Or, a fly man or something. I was just complaining about slang. I'm just playing, you guys. Capricorn, woman or man, is, the bomb, like the best. Yeah, they know this. We're going to complete this. Yeah, we're going to complete this. They're coming soon, Capricorn, because of the blue moon and the lunar light. Yeah, because the lunar light can challenge them. Like, you know what to do. you better get going here for sure. And so we're also going to see their tarot spread, and the tarot spread is going to be showing their advice, their environment, all these kind of things, right? What they want, what they're putting behind, and what they're focusing on now, and more. Thank you so much. I have the link below in the extended, in the description box, you guys, for the extended. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.